Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. Your king demands otherwise! By decree of the King of Hallownest, this place has been unsealed. Hello, everyone. This is Quiversee, and welcome back to Hollow Knight. Last time, we basically did the most annoying little side quest of the game, and got ourselves the completed mask. By, going from the Grey Mourner all the way across the universe to the traitor's grave. And at this point, I'm done putting this off. Welcome to the bottom of Hallownest. Ow. It is very spiky. Very dark and spiky! And has more of these little crawler critters. Hello. A deep blue stone atop a dais. Oh, you know what? I think I remember what that is. Okay, we have the power to open that, just not right this minute. I need to do something first. But, look at this. There's more, there's some corpses down here. Of, things that look a little bit like us. Welcome to the Abyss. This is at the lowest point of Hallownest. Well, look at this. The shapes of the screaming faces in the background kind of make me think of something. I don't know about you, but the first thing I think of is this! Consumed the Abyss Shriek. It's the upgraded version of the Howling Wraiths. I said it was down here. And it was one of the main things I wanted to get before coming down to this bottom area. So now we have all the spells. But there's much more for us to get down here. Oh, I was wondering when those were going to show. Why is it? All right, hang on. I want to find it. There it is. Sibling. Fragment of a lingering will. Yeah. It looks a lot like our little souls when we die, doesn't it? And it's named Sibling. Welcome to our little husk's origin. We were called a ghost of Hallownest by Hornet. For good reason. There's a lot to learn from this dark abyss. Unfortunately, our home is not very welcoming. But we do need to traverse this place. Now, I'm pretty sure. Oh, these guys count for two damage. Didn't realize they did. But what I was going to try and demonstrate is that I'm pretty sure, similar to our our shade... Yeah, Dream Nail just kills them. And they don't have any mind to read. That being said, they don't take a lot of hits. Like 2 swings of the nail and boom. Wow, okay. Whew. So many of these things, and they just never stop. Hello.
Turn it off? Not. My king, I'm sorry. The sea calls.
Well, whatever this was, it was turned off. And now it's on. There's a lighthouse here. So, I think that now that that's on... Yeah, I think that it's like banishing the shades. So it made it safe to traverse. Can't go through that. Looks like we gotta go around the long way. But I want to see this. Okay, we can't go through there. We got a dark wall. But that's okay. You know why? Because those dark walls won't be a problem much longer. Let us bathe in the void. And absorb the shade cloak. Press right trigger to dash forwards, cloaked in shadow. Dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. We got ourselves a shadow dash. Now, interestingly, it doesn't fully replace our actual dash. Ooh, an arcane egg, nice. Like, you can see that sometimes we dash and it doesn't do the shadow dash. The shadow dash has its own little cooldown. But it's really good. And it's how we get past those void barriers. So now we should have access to basically all of Hallownest. An imprint of abyss given form. What did that give me? Oh, the void tendrils. Fragments of void taking the shape of sharp thrashing tendrils. The bugs of Hallownest sometimes wondered whether there were other, older, stranger kingdoms deep below them. What strange fancies they had. That's probably why they were so distracted and easy to kill. Wow. Now that hunter he don't mess around. It's almost time to pay him another visit, I think. Because I'm pretty sure that we've unlocked most of what there is to unlock as far as our journal is concerned. I don't know why I didn't use the thing. The crystal dash. Alright, well speaking of the crystal dash, before we move on, I would like to go to the tippy top. That's about as high as we can go, and zoom! Okay, well that's just the outside of where we were. And, okay. So that's all that there is down here for the moment. The only other thing we can really do down in the abyss right now is that blue door. But I need to go and change my charms for that. Ha-ha! Oh. Ah! There we go. I also kind of wanted to just get that over with. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no bench down here. Nowhere to rest in the dark abyss. There is some geo to be found. There's the blue door again. Much easier to go down here than it is to go up. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that there's not a whispering root down here. This feels like the kind of place that should have one. Hi. Ghost, I see you face the place of your birth, and now drape yourself in the substance of its shadow. Though our strength is born of similar source, that part of you, that crucial emptiness, I do not share. Funny then that such darkness gives me hope. Within it, I see the chance of change. A difficult journey you would face, but a choice it can create. Prolong our world's stasis, or face the heart of its infection. I'm gonna just put that here. Oh, that's just the that's the door. Forgot that was the door. But yes, Hornet is correct. That crucial darkness, as she put it, that void soul of ours, that is what permits the chance to break the corruption of this land. After all, if the corruption is born of a malevolent light, what better way to deal with that than with a little darkness? Now, as for that blue door, that needs lifeblood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. I kind of lost count after a bit there because I wasn't counting it. Well, hang on. Can I get my mouse cursor on screen? I can here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, it's 18. I was close. I'm going to be lazy. Because the way to open that blue door is quite simple. All we gotta do is make it to the door with enough blue masks to account for all those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Absolutely trivial with Joni's blessing. And now we are inside of a very spiky lifeblood cave. Ow. I'm noticing some of the dream iconography in the background, too. That's interesting. I don't know why I thought that would work. Oh, geez. Arcane egg. Now, that's not all there is. There's more here. Lifeblood core. And this is why I put the Dream Gate at the top of the abyss. Well, we've now got the Shade Dash, which means there are a lot of places we can go that we couldn't before. So I guess you know what that means. It's time to start going after all the spots I marked with shadow gates. First order of business, though. Let me put those back on. Lifeblood Core is literally just an upgraded version of the Lifeblood Heart. So, yeah. Also, I swear, I feel like I should be able to get all of the remaining charms, with the exception of this one and this one right now. So, there's 3 charms that I'm missing that I should be able to have access to right now. Maybe I should try and look for those. If I'm remembering correctly what they are. One of them is probably somewhere in the Crystal Cave, and I know that we had a dark, we had a dark gate there. One of them, I feel like, has to either be somewhere in the Forgotten Crossroads or the Kingdom's Edge because of what it should be. And I'll be honest, I don't remember what this one here is at all. Let me open the map. There we go. So, there's the Kingdom's Edge. There's... I swear there was one in the Crystal Peak, too, but I don't think I have it marked correctly. But I remember there was a gate up there, somewhere. I will definitely want to look around if I don't find the one I was thinking about that might be in the Kingdom's Edge or the Forgotten Crossroads, then I'll definitely want to check back there again. Fog Canyon obviously has some, and I don't remember if I need it for anything at this point. And then there's the Queen's Gardens. So I guess to start, I'm going to go to the King's Station and make my way to the Kingdom's Edge. There we go. All right. Let's see what lies beyond the darkness. Hi.
You have come a long way just to die here at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, desires, your desperation. You will take these things with you once I strike you down. Raise your weapon then and die like those who came before you.
Dang, this guy is a real warrior dream. Let's go! Oh, he's got a dream shield. Neat! Oh, jeez! All right. I see your game. Whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm a snail! Woo! Hey, you got 2 shields now, that ain't fair! Whoa! Dang it, I wasn't in Shadow Dash mode. Okay. Get back down here, you coward! That was a bit low. Not this time, Buster. Ha! Take that!
Never have I been defeated in combat. I can see myself there, still sleeping. How long have I been hidden here? Here at the edge of the world, no one could find me. Except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself. They have no power over me. Only you. You are the darkness. Come to consume me.
I don't think that warrior's dream realizes just how accurate that statement was. Well, that was definitely an interesting detour, but, you know what? There's actually something else around here that I want to look further into, because I'm definitely missing something. You remember that, in one of these shafts, there's like a little side room. Oh, you know what? I think it's right over there. Oh, wait, no, I've already been up that way. But there's a little side room with this, like, dangly bit that you can smack and it makes a laughing noise. I'm pretty sure that we can go to the top of that and meet the face, as it were. All right. You are pain. He interrupted my spell. I think I need to go a little more left. There. That thing. We can go into the face of that. I think that I have had that ability ever since getting the Monarch wings, and I just never finished going up here. Oh. Well, there's a little lifeblood room over this way. Didn't mean to do that. Also, holy cow. One of the charms I've got on is making my snail move fast. If I had to guess, it's gotta be quick focus. Makes sense. Hey. I dig that synergy. Oh, geez. More of these things. Whew. Oh, I hear a voice. There he is. Look at him. He looks kind of like Baymax, doesn't he? Kind of gives me that vibe.
Oh, tiny thing. You climb high. Seek the knowledge of these lands? This ashen place is grave of worm. Once told it came to die. But what is death for that ancient being? More transformation, methinks. This failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that event.
The cast-off shell was the worm, and it grew to become the Pale King that led to the demise of this land.
Is it you bothering about my tale? Rest is somewhat disturbed, but I find that sensation not unpleasant. Tiny thing. The mark of worm you bear. Is it change you seek, or to save this ruin? That choice is yours. Always the smallest creatures that attempts the largest things. This falling ash is molt, the worm's corpse decaying, endless, serene, sad. With its like gone, the world is smaller. Don't mistake, I am not a worm. Too small I am. Too many limbs. No foresight like those old things. For quiet retreat did I climb up here, away from spitting creatures. Yes, high up, away from simple minds lost to light. Theirs is a different kind of unity, rejection of the worm's attempt at order. I resist the light's allure, union it may offer, but also a mind bereft of thought. To instinct alone a bug is reduced. Be on your way, then. Its rest I'll return to, though in these times of sleep oft proves uneasy.
But what do you really think?
One prefers its kind not be pride, is rather unsettling, rather invasive.
I'm sorry, Bardoon. I'm sorry, Bardoon. I didn't mean to invade your personal space. He is a wise old creature. Far more intelligent than his appearance and demeanor may initially suggest. And he gave us a lot of insight to the lore of this world, to its origins, to its downfall, and to the nature. Tiso. Why? Tiso is dead. I feel bad for the poor guy. We never even got to fight him in the Colosseum of Fools. The Tower of Love? The Love Key! I forgot about that! So this is where we're supposed to use it. Oh dear. I believe we may see why there's grubs in cages. Something is laughing. I should heal. I sense a boss fight coming. Okay, I love this thing already. I forgot you existed. The Collector! Also, he appears to be made of shadow stuff. He's also not giving me any soul. Woohoo! Woohoo! Ooh, you know, if I get him stunned again, I should dream nail him. Quit sending your critters at me. Just keep jumping and laughing. Ha! My love, protected at last. This thing is like manifested insanity. Eat my spores! I have to wonder, though, this thing's origin. If it's made of void stuff, does that mean he came from the same abyss that we did? Come on. The Collector. Dark figure locked inside the Tower of Love. Preserves Hallownest creatures on glass jars with particular attention given to grubs. A shadow that sometimes flits through the caverns, making strange noises to itself. I've never seen it clear, so I have no idea what type of creature it is. Seriously, this is like the least bug-like creature we have seen. But I love his noises. Grubs! Be free! The Collector's Map. Locations of imprisoned grubs will be displayed. Well then. The question becomes, though, am I missing any more grubs? I am. Look at that. There's one near the Temple of the Black Egg. Though I'm not sure if that... Wait a second. I think there's a hole. Look at the Black Egg Temple marker. I think there's a hole behind one of its horns in the Crystal Caves. So I'll have to check that. There's one in Green Path. There's one in the Queen's Gardens. And there's one in the Ancient Basin? Ooh, oh, I see where it is. I see where it is. There's a hole in the tram area. Okay, okay. Well, you know what? I think it's time to go on a grub hunt. Man, I wish I had found that sooner. But I found a lot of the grubs without any kind of indication besides their noises, so a little bit proud of that. But yeah, I must have gone into this room at some point and just never interacted with it. Because I had forgotten the Tower of Love existed at all. Before we do anything else, though, I want the greed back. Thank you. And you know what? I suppose I should go on ahead and give the Fragile Strength. I'm also going to switch out Unbreakable Heart for Unbreakable Greed. Because Fragile Strength, I don't remember how much it costs to make it unbreakable, but I'm 99% sure it's the most expensive. Yes. Eat it. Now, how much does it cost? 15,000. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like 20K. As an aside, it's probably a bit of a waste to turn this thing into Unbreakable Greed, because it's 9,000 Geo to turn it unbreakable, but it's only like 150 to fix it if it breaks with Leg Eater. You'd have to die an awful lot in order for the cost and benefits to flip. I'm gonna keep the setup I've got going right now. I like having the quick focus Shape of Un combo. Something about it that's just doing it for me. Anywho, I am going to now go through here. Down here! I hear it! Be free! Ah, you're not free! You're back! Ah, ah. I wasn't expecting that. Be free. Screw you! How's he mimics? It has been so long since we ran into one of those. While I'm here, I do want to see if I can find the shadow wall that I swear there was a shadow wall around here. Somewhere in the Crystal Caves. So I'm gonna look around for it. Plus, there's also the charm that I feel like has to exist somewhere in the Crystal Caves. Based on its theming. Question is where? Oh, hello! Secret wall! That could have gone a little better. Let's heal. Oop. Dang it. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm still in new territory here. This is probably just meant to be a return trip, right? Yep. But I can still crystal dash back, so it's no big deal. Oh yeah, this is Screamin' Charm. Deep Focus! That's what I thought. It's a counterpart to Quick Focus, where Quick Focus makes it so that your focus is faster. Deep Focus makes it slower, but it increases the amount that you heal. It gives you 2 instead of 1. And I'm pretty sure that if you put them together, it just makes it so that you're focusing at regular speed, but you get 2. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is I still haven't found that shadow wall. And I'm starting to wonder if I made it up or got it mixed up with something else. Because, I've kind of been everywhere. So, I guess I should then head down to the Forgotten Crossroads next. Because there's a grub not too... Oh, wait, no. That grub was connected to the Cursed Caverns. But I still want to poke around there because I feel like I am missing something there. Although, before I do go down there, let's take a quick rest and check the map. Yep, that behind the horn, that was that one. And we got the new Deep Focus charm from that little side path there. If there's any hidden areas in the Forgotten Crossroads that I'm missing, it would have to be in like one of the little hole areas. So it could be down underneath the Black Egg Temple. It could be above that tunnel where the False Knight was. It could be to the right of the tram station and like left of, right of the Stagway and left of the tram station. And like, I looked around in the Kingdom's Edge and I didn't find the charm. Like I thought maybe it would have been like in that middle area, but I didn't find anything there. So I'm gonna look around the Forgotten Crossroads for a bit and see if I can't find that charm that I'm pretty sure I'm missing. And then make my way over to Green Path to get that grub. Here's hoping I find something. Oh, hello! This looks promising, and that looks spiky. But I think this might be what I was looking for. I hope. The enemies I'm fighting here are making me think I'm right. Because it's exactly why I thought it might be here in the first place. Oh. Wasn't expecting a battle room. Whoa. Oh. Okay. There we go. The glowing womb. I knew that there was a charm that, like, gave you access to some of those little glowy boys. Greed. Yeah, that's all that's on that thing's mind. But it's similar to the Weaver song charm. It's like a summon. And I was kind of thinking about that when I was doing the Grey Mourner thing, because it's like, you know, I was like, there's another summon charm, and I remembered this thing. And it's like, I knew it had to either be here or in the Kingdom's Edge, because that's the only two places... He's having a bad day. It's the only two places in the game that has, like, those spitter things. Whoa. At any rate, I need to get that guy over in Green Path. Then there's the stuff in Fog Canyon, and then the Kingdom's, or the Queen's Gardens as well. So I could just go straight to the Queen's Gardens, do that, and then cut through Fog Canyon. That might be the best way to do it. Then there's also the stuff down in Deep Nest and the Basin that I kind of want to do as well. You know what? I'm going to take care of those first. You know, while I'm here, let me go on ahead and drop my Geo in the fountain. See if oh, it cut off. It cut off at a... Okay, so it doesn't actually take all my Geo. It just takes a certain amount. And it gives a vessel fragment. So that's now complete. Oh. I'm honestly, I'm glad that it didn't end up taking more than it needed. So, there's a hidey hole down here that I never went through. Ah! Dang it. All right, that's another grub. Honestly, I've been kind of going for a little bit now. And I know there's more I can explore here, but I kind of just want to finish the grubs. I want to wrap that up. Do all the grubs. And we can finish the shadow walls later. So somewhere in here. Oh. I must have just never come back in here after getting, like, the mantis claw or something. Wait a minute. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Well, now I feel stupid. I feel stupid for that one. I feel even stupider for that one. All right, but I believe that just leaves one grub left to grab. It's amazing how easy it is to go through that little rigmarole without the dangers of breaking a flower hanging over my head. And to do so without being injured. Like, seriously. But, ow. It is time now for us to find and procure the final grubling. Yes. And he was just there. Let us go and claim our final prize from Papa Grub. Take me to the grubs! Everybody's home! Grubfather gives Geo more Geo! A thingy! A king's idol, which is more Geo. More Geo, and more Geo! 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 And another thingy! The Grubberfly's Elegy. This is the charm that we get for saving all of the grubs. Now, to demonstrate what happens when we go to a bench and then come back. And also, just Grubberfly's Elegy itself contains the gratitude of grubs who will move to the next stage of their lives. Imbues weapon with the holy strength. When the bear is at full health, they will fire beams of white-hot energy from their nail. It's Zelda sword beams. Like, that's literally what it is. Look at that! They're pretty cool. I don't know how they are power-wise compared to, like, your actual nail. They seem like they're a bit weaker, but that also tracks for Zelda sword lasers. And then, yep, it's only when you're at full health. Luckily, you can heal yourself with souls, so it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure that this also stacks with, Long Nail and Mark of Pride to make them bigger or go farther. The grubs are gone. The Grubfather ate them all. Happy, happy, happy. Dang, he's bouncy. On the one hand, it's kind of demented to think that we saved all those grubs just for him to eat them. But remember what the Grubberfly Elegy said. It's to honor the grubs that will move on to the next stage of their lives. And the achievement you get for doing this is called Metamorphosis. So it's not really that he's, like, killing them. It's more like he's the conduit of their evolution. Nature is weird sometimes, because, there are creatures that do that sort of thing. So with that, I'm only really missing one charm that I don't know how to get or where it is. Because this is the strength charm. And this is for an important charm that I know how to get partially. But that's gonna do it for now, I think. Because I've been going for a bit. So next time I'll continue with the original plan, which is to go through the remaining shadow walls. And, oh dang, that area is a lot bigger than I realized it was. Well, we'll go down there as well. But I think I want to start over by the Queen's Gardens. And we'll, depending on how long all of that and all of this takes, we'll see what else we can do. Until then, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.